What draws you to the Sacred Heart of Jesus? As we near the solemnity of the Sacred Heart, let me share to you a devotion. Allow me to be up close and personal. Many people have been asking me about the source of my confidence. But you know what? Confidence is not in my genes. It is true that I am an extrovert. I get energy from being with people. But energy and confidence does not necessarily come hand in hand. I remember my first performance on stage. It was my piano recital. I was in grade 1. I was so jittery that I wanted to get it over with. While I sat on the piano stool, my legs hardly reaching the pedal, I scoured at the audience and I saw my parents. They were looking at me with proud eyes. That kept me going. That even today, I remember them present in any event that requires confidence and talking to a huge crowd. You know, my parents are gone, but their presence in my life are still greatly felt, so palpable that they seem to be just around the corner. But I guess this confidence to speak in front of the camera does not come only with the support of my parents. I've taken great inspiration from people I know and love, who have been with me through thick and thin, whose heart bled when I hurt them. Yes, I hurt them. Or who accompanied me even in my nastiest of times. That's when I know that I have people who believe that I can stand tall in front of a great wide audience, no matter whether they're 15,000 or 15 people. I just imagine that they're all there and telling me that I can do it. It's the same thing with Jesus, perhaps even greater. When I look at the Sacred Heart, what I see is not just the face of Jesus, but his heart. Isn't it that after looking at the face of a friend, you want to know whether the friendship the person offers is true and authentic? You have to look at the person's heart to prove it. Look at the heart of Jesus. It bleeds when I hurt him, or it sustains the wounds when I too am wounded. He is someone who wears my shoes, so he understands, even if I feel that no one listens. He's like my parents, my best friends, and even more. He can be with me 24/7 when anyone with a physical body cannot. Not at all times can people be present at every performance, even at life's moments. It is even more often that, as a Jesuit, I am alone to give talks, or alone when mission like going off on a solo adventure. But there is something about my faith that tells me that someone cheers for me. You see, I also suffer from self-doubt. It is a terrible feeling for someone who'd be on stage. That's why I pray before the lights hit me. Prayer connects me with Jesus and all those whose heart believes in what I can do or believes in what I aspire to share. That's where I take my confidence. And I guess you too can anchor your confidence in the Sacred Heart of Jesus.